is the tragic death of 3 civil services students of the IAS coaching that has shocked the nation. And the 3 UPSC aspirants have died after they were trapped in the basement of a coaching center in central Delhi's Old Rajinder Nagar area, which severely was flooded when a drain bursted during the heavy rain yesterday evening. The Delhi police has detained 2 people after the death of 3 UPSC aspirants after the basement of a building housing and was flooded yesterday evening followed heavy rain. The incident comes 4 days after a UPSC aspirant was electrocuted on a waterlogged Delhi street in Karol Bagh area of the same district. Now, meanwhile, Rajya Sabha MP Swati Maliwal has also slammed the authorities, questioning the credibility of all the authorities in point over such a civil apathy death. Now, fire brigade officials received a call of the students being stuck in the basement and 5 fire engines dispatched to carry out the rescue operations. Teams from the National Disaster Response Force, the NDRF, are also present at the spot. The body of 2 female students and a male student were retrieved from the site during the rescue operation by the NDRF, local police and fire department. These students are being identified as 25-year-old Shriya and Tanya and 28-year-old Naveen from Kerala. Now, meanwhile, the families of all the deceased are reaching the hospital where the postmortem will be conducted around 10:30 a.m. The rescue operation is underway and the water is being pumped out from the basement where the water level is still 7 feet. Students have held a protest over the deaths of the civil services aspirants, raising slogans against the authorities at the very spot where the water has also accumulated. Joining me at this breaking is our correspondent, Brian Thomas. Brian, I believe you are at the spot where the tragedy and the unfortunate incident of the death of 3 students who were taking the coaching for the IAS exam has happened. And this is yet another shocker for the nation, in fact, where in the national capital, what we are witnessing is the countless death that every another day shocks us over the civic apathy. We believe the police is at the spot. The families of the deceased are going to the hospital where the postmortem will be conducted. The students are holding a protest. Give us a sense from the ground over the kind of situation that has been maintained at the very coaching institute.
Well, Simran, you talk about the situation, it's a grave situation. Who do you blame? You blame the Nigam Parshad, you blame the Delhi government, or who do you blame? Because unfortunately, something like this is not unexpected. And, these students are aspirants. They are there to study, they are there to make a life. They are not there to, protest. They are not there to go through all this, tension, all this stress that they are going through. You can see there is, protests happening from yesterday night. Students are on the streets without any proper, anything for that matter. They are on the streets from yesterday night. You see the visuals. You see how alarming this entire visuals are. They are questioning the authorities. They're questioning authorities. There's a hodgepodge going on. There's chaos, going on. So you can actually see how chaotic it is. How chaotic this situation is. So you can actually understand that it has become a major
Brian, I
chaos.
understand that you are giving us a sense of how situation is unfolding at the ground, but we believe you can also speak to some of the students present who are protesting. As the police, I can see in the visuals, is trying to shoo them away and trying to stop them from protesting. Please go and let us give us a sense of what the students are demanding.
Simran, the situation has become very chaotic right now. It is not possible to talk to the people because you see it become major chaos. The protest was happening has led to something chaotic here. We are trying to show you the visuals here. You can actually see that the students who were sitting, they got up and there's major protest. They are just, saying one thing, that they want justice. They are saying that they want justice. It has become, a very dire situation. It has become a chaotic situation where the police are trying to disperse the crowd. Where the officials are trying to, get the protesters out from the streets. It is difficult to get in touch with them, but you see how chaotic this entire situation has become, this is major chaos, that is happening in Old Rajinder Nagar. Who do you blame for something like this? You see the authorities, they are trying to get the people out from protesting. You see the officials, the DCP, they are there, and you see how bad, how grim the entire situation is. The students are there ahead. It is very difficult for people. You see, the media personnel. You see the students. They are all there to disperse the crowd, and you see it has become major chaotic.
Brian, I believe Rajya Sabha MP Swati Maliwal is also present at this site after tweeting of slamming the authorities this morning. She has reached the spot. And also, I believe in the support of the students who have been protesting against the authorities. Brian.
Well, Simran, right now, there is no sign of any authority from the Aam Aadmi Party. You see, there's actually a Swati Maliwal is actually here to talk to the people. She's there and she's trying to get in touch with people, and you see that it has become major chaotic. They're trying to show you that they are trying to talk to the rather Swati Maliwal is trying to talk to the students, but the police are dispersing, trying to calm the situation. You see, it has become major chaotic, and there's बोलिए सर.
जब ये इंसिडेंट हुआ तब कहा थी स्वाति मालीवाल अब अपनी राजनीति चमकाने आ गई.
So people are really, they are not happy.
Media,
They are actually trying to voice it.
Yes, Brian, we'll appreciate if you can get us a word from what Swati Maliwal has to say after reaching at the protest site. I believe she is speaking to the media. In fact, a lot of questions being raised right now from the authorities, who in fact also reached at the site yesterday evening. But what we are given to understand that by the morning the situation has only got worse as more and more questions have been raised. Politics has continued and the political atmosphere has heated up. But this is MP Swati Maliwal, who has now reached at the protest site where the death of 3 civil aspirant students has yet another been on center stage at the political controversy. Brian, we'll appreciate you getting us a word from Swati Maliwal on what she has to say after reaching at the spot here in Rajendra Nagar in Delhi.
Well, Simran, you can actually see that Swati Maliwal is there, and the people are demanding the CCTV footage and FIR copy from the police, and they are also rather very agitated with the fact that is going on. You see the crowd is trying to disperse. So this is the situation here at this very location. It has become major chaotic. You see the students are on ground. Swati Maliwal is also there. She's also, trying to talk to the media. And
राव आईएएस पे सख्त से सख्त एक्शन होना चाहिए. राव आईएएस ने पहले भी एक बार दीवार गिरा दी थी, एक बार किसी बच्चे को इसके अंदर वो क्या हुआ था, हार्ट अटैक आया था, पता नहीं क्या हुआ था ऐसा कुछ.
और एक और बात बताइए, स्वाति मालीवाल से
स्वाति मालीवाल कल क्यों नहीं आई, जब और बाकी लोग आ रहे थे, एसीपी आ गए थे, डीसीपी आ गए थे और बाकी कल बच्चे धरना दे रहे थे, तब क्यों नहीं आई? आज अपनी राजनीति चमकाने क्यों आ गई?
आपके हिसाब से ये काफी लेट है आना, ये सिर्फ
काफी लेट है.
So yes, Simran, you see the students who are saying
ये तो क्या एक्शन ले रही है वो?
Brian, of course, I believe there are many students who are willing to speak. We can get us a word on what the students have to say and question over the visit of the political leaders now coming, as the police is trying to call them away. What is the students that are actually at the spot asking from the authorities? Apart from protesting, what are they saying? Let us get the voices from the students who are protesting at the site from yesterday evening, from the time when the bodies were being retrieved, and now political leaders have started reaching and making a presence at the spot. But the apathy which has been at the center stage continues to give us a grim picture, Brian.
Well, Simran, if you talk to the students also, sir, आप लोग कल से प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हो, आप क्या डिमांड कर रहे हो? ये सारे नेता भी आ रहे हैं, उससे भी उसको क्या कहना है और क्या डिमांड है आपका?
हम ये प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि पुलिस लीगल जानकारी दे, जो भी अंदर फंसे हुए हैं या जो हॉस्पिटल के अंदर एडमिट है, उनकी इंफॉर्मेशन दे हमें, इन्फॉर्मेशन।
अथॉरिटी से क्या मांग रहे हैं? इससे क्या मांग रहे हैं?
जो आता है पॉलिटिक्स ना है, आप लोग का ये डिमांड है। जो लोग आ रहे हैं स्वाति मालिवाल, आप लोग चाहते हो पॉलिटिक्स ना हो।
पॉलिटिक्स नहीं हो, एक्शन हो।
और आप पुलिस से क्या मांग रहे हैं? एफआईआर हो, सीसीटीवी हो, क्या?
पुलिस सीसीटीवी फुटेज दे और वो एफआईआर की कॉपी दे हमें।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर। हाँ बोलिए।
राव आईएएस जो डिफॉल्टर है इसके अंदर, उसके खिलाफ सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई हो, उसे सीज किया जाए, उसे बंद किया जाए। वो 3-3 लाख रुपए बच्चों से फीस लेती है, उसके बाद भी क्या क्या है उसका, क्या फैसिलिटीज उसकी। और एनजीटी भी उतनी रिस्पॉन्सिबल है जितनी राव आईएएस है।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। So Simran, you've heard, one of the students speaking, and you can actually see, the officials are also trying to, calm the, crowd. This is the situation that is happening at the national capital, and we are trying to show you, the officers. They are trying to calm the crowd. They are trying to disperse the crowd. There's CRPF also that is there to disperse the crowd to make the protesters calm. And ahead is this very visuals where the students have have gone berserk on this very incident. It's become major chaotic in this situation.
Well,
It has
Brian, thank you. With all these details, we'll continue to keep coming back on this major shocker of the drains that have killed the students in the national capital. Yet again, 3 more lives claimed due to civic apathy. Now, moving on to another important breaking that we are giving at this point of time. The Delhi police has detained 2 people after the death of 3 UPSC aspirants after the basement of a coaching center was flooded yesterday evening following heavy rain in central Delhi's Old Rajinder Nagar area. And now my colleague Brian has also filed a ground report from the site and has spoken to some of the eyewitnesses who have been claiming that there have been irregularities and also many lapses on the certificates that have been issued to this coaching center that has been going on, and complaints were repeatedly made over the past 10 days. But how such complaints were neglected time and again, now leading to the death of 3 civil servant students.